Hi, I'm Pat Meehan-Shields, and I am a cancer patient. In fall of 2006, I became quite ill. I thought I was recovering from a flu, but it didn't seem to go away. And at the same time, I was losing a lot of weight. More weight than I should have been for the exercise and the diet that I was supposedly following. I went to the doctor, and she didn't like the way I looked either, so she sent me for a test. The first test was for colon cancer because that had run in my family. It came up negative, so they then did a CT scan, and the next thing I was told that there was a tumor on my right kidney. It only took from early November to early January to get me for an operation. They removed the right kidney and the tumor because mine was 9 centimeters when they found it, 11 centimeters when they removed it. They did it laparoscopically, which was rather amazing. But it did take quite a while for the healing to take place. Externally, everything looked great, but internally, it took quite a while before the pain and everything was gone. 3 months later, they did a CT scan. At the time of the operation, there was no sign of metastatic disease anywhere. But 3 months later in April, it was found that it was in the lymph nodes around my heart and my lungs. So they started me on Sutent, and they started doing tests because nobody really knew what that was going to do, and they saw shrinkage. I moved over to an oncologist at Princess Margaret because I felt I needed to see a specialist. I wasn't getting the answers to my questions, and I felt quite concerned that I wasn't getting those answers. So I found a specialist at Princess Margaret and have been going there ever since. I was very fortunate that about a year later, I was considered NED, which means no visible evidence of disease. And I was quite ecstatic. They reduced the Sutent down to the lowest dosage of 25 milligrams. And for a year and a half, everything went along just smoothly. Few side effects that weren't very nice, but they were tolerable, they were manageable, and with some extra medication, I was able to manage those. But in August of 2009, the CT scan revealed that it was in my liver. After a lot of deliberation with the doctor, we decided to increase the Sutent to the full dosage again, just to see what would happen. And again, it disappeared. No sign of it in the liver, no sign of it anywhere else. However, I became very ill this time because I think having been on the 25 milligrams for as long as I was, and then increasing it to 50 milligrams, it was a little hard on my body. So at the moment, I have been taken off Sutent completely, and will be off until the end of April. And then we will see whether that was a good choice or not a good choice, whether I'm still NED or I'm not, and what we will do from here.